Hey guys, so I want to talk a little bit about limiting beliefs. A few modules ago in my certification process, it talked about core values and limiting beliefs. And I feel like core values is something that's talked about more often as opposed to limiting beliefs. And I learned a lot and I wanted to share it with you. So to start off, what are limiting beliefs? They essentially are what we're truly afraid of. And a lot of the times we don't know. I would say more often than not, our limiting beliefs are completely hidden and are extremely involved in our subconscious. They originate a lot of times from childhood experiences, and it's when we internalize the feelings from those experiences that in turn turn into limiting beliefs. So, for example, when you were a kid, you forgot your lines during a play, or you failed a math test pretty bad. In turn, those emotions that you felt, regardless of what they were, turned into, I can't speak in public. I am not good at math. Those are your limiting beliefs that came from a personal experience. And a lot of times, they're from our childhood, so we don't even remember what they came from. Or it could be a trauma that you do remember. So that's essentially what a limiting belief is. How limiting beliefs affect us. My favorite thing that I took from this module I'm going to read is from Louise Hay. If you accept a limiting belief, then it will become a truth for you. So essentially, limiting beliefs are hidden, like I mentioned earlier, and they're quietly influencing all of our decisions subconsciously. And for some examples, how that limiting beliefs affect us. A lack of passion. Lack of passion stemming from a limiting belief that you can't accomplish your goals. You can't achieve what you want to achieve, so you must settle for this mundane life and give up. You have no passion left. A symptom of lack of planning. Lack of planning because when we're motivated and we have an intention set, we're going to be organized, we're going to be motivated, and we're going to have an action plan. So when we don't have those things and we have limiting beliefs, we don't plan well. I don't plan well, ever. A symptom of low self-confidence. Pretty self-explanatory in the fact that if you're having negative self-talk and you have these limiting beliefs, then you're going to have low confidence. So those are how some of the ways that limiting beliefs affect us. Last but not least, how can we overcome limiting beliefs? First and foremost, this is what I love so much. We must understand that someone, somewhere, is always going to judge you and criticize you no matter what you do. You've heard it a million bajillion times. We cannot please everyone because everybody has their own set of opinions and perspectives, and we have to prioritize pleasing ourselves. We have to. That's the number one thing to overcoming limiting beliefs, is that we have to prioritize pleasing our own self. That is where a fulfilling life begins. Secondly, we have to replace those limiting beliefs that we do uncover with positive affirmations. We have to nix the negative self-talk and replace it with positivity, positive affirmations. So some examples I have written down. I am a capable and successful person. I can create and be anything I want exactly as I am. I manifest my own destiny. The challenges that I face are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am motivated and I am inspired. Those are amazing positive affirmations that we can include in our daily lives to replace these said limiting beliefs. Last but not least, something I have not done yet, but I like the idea, is try something new. This is what was said in my module. It said The art of creating and doing something new, like cooking a new dish, or painting, or writing, or gardening, poetry, singing, all these different new, creating something new, trying something new, it gives us a feeling of accomplishment. It boosts our confidence, and in turn, that diminishes our limiting beliefs. And I just thought that was super neat, and I'm going to implement that in my life soon. I'm not sure which one it's going to be, but I'm going to do one of those things. For me, positive affirmations is a little bit easier, so I want to challenge myself by trying new things. Also, I had a moment of self-realization in this module, and that was, it talked about procrastination, and the number one cause of chronic procrastination is fear. Fear of failure. And I was like, awkward giggles in the background, because that is me 100%. I procrastinate literally everything in my life, and when it comes down to it, the reason I procrastinate is fear of failure. So that really hit home for me, and I appreciated it kind of calling me out a little bit. And I hope that at some point you can dig a little bit deeper in your psyche and find some limiting beliefs, and at some point maybe even find where that stemmed from. You know, who knows? Dig in as deep as you possibly can into your emotional background. So, and I hope to be a part of that journey at some point. So that's all the cool news that I have for today. I thought it was really neat because I'm a nerd. I hope that somebody somewhere out there thinks that it's cool too, and that I help somebody in some way. But for now, I am sending you love and light as always, and I will talk to you later. Peace.